Hello, Tom and the rest of the Paratext development team. Just wanted to give my first impressions, some feedback on the Paratext Linux, Paratext 9.0 for Linux build. This is from July 25th, yesterday. I downloaded from Bionic Experimental version 9.0.100.10124-Linux. So again, just very first impressions. I haven't used it a lot yet and will keep looking at it more as I go, but wanted to give you some first feedback here. So first off, I just wanted to thank you for the hard work already. It's showing some good improvement over some minor issues we'd had with Paratext 8 that were hard to quantify. But for example, we were having trouble in Paratext 8 with non-Roman or non-Latin script, either resources or editable projects where the cursor wasn't showing up. So when I would go to a project like I'm in now, this top resource NASV, and in Paratext 8, when I would click, the cursor would not show up, and we'd have to do this funny scroll up, click, and then use an arrow key to go down or something to make that cursor appear. And then all of a sudden it would disappear when we'd click out and click back in the project window. So I'm not sure if it's the underlying rendering engine or other work, but somehow that is working quite well here in 9, and we can't get it to show the same problem we had previously. So way to go on that. That's great. A few minor issues I wanted to point out. One is when I have windows open like this, again, I've got NASV at the top here, I'm expecting that I could drag it down to, say, share with this RST at the bottom. And I can't get that to work right now. I'm not sure if that's supposed to work. Uh-oh, I think I just got it out of there somehow. So I did something there. But relocating the windows to merge, I see I can now locate one to the top here sometimes. Oh, there on, I guess if I hit this bar is the way to do it. Or is that this gray bar on the side? Yeah, whenever I see the blue, I think that allows me to do something with the resource. But, uh-oh, did I just hang it up? Oh, there it goes. So a little bit weird. I think somehow these gray vertical and horizontal bars are somewhat of the visual indicators that you can drag windows around to relocate them, but not quite working well, or at least maybe there's just not enough visual clue for the user to know what it's doing. Now that I see that it is the blue bar, the gray bar, but when it flashes blue, that could be where I'd relocate a window to. That makes sense to me, but yeah, just a little bit rough to use, I think, especially for lower skilled users. I would expect that I could drag this down to split with this MDW project. So I would have effectively 4 squares, or 2 column, 2 rows of project, but I don't see any way that I can do that either. So again, not sure if that's Linux only, if it's Paratext 9 in general, but a little bit of a rough usability issue there with the dragging around windows to relocate them. For now, I would probably say that I'd need to advise users to just close a project, and then if they wanted to share it with this MDW left-right, choose the MDW, then go to open a project. Let's open up my test RSV project again. Oh boy, where are we? Oh, resources, sorry, projects. There we go. RST, sorry, that's what I mean. Oh, let me put that on the list. It would be nice. I think there's another minor one here. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, that first issue, again, is just dragging windows around. There's some usability challenge there. Second thing is This is something in general. There's two parts of menus that are giving some challenges. Actually, a third one. And they all have to deal, I think, with focus. So let's go back to Paratext 9 here again. When I open a main window here, if I, while I have a window open, Alt-Tab to a different app, now I'm active in gedit, yet the Paratext window stays open and in fact has focus, or at least is the most forward window. So it either needs to disappear when I click in a different application outside of Paratext, or it at least needs to be behind, a layer behind to not overlap whatever my active application would be. So that's one minor thing. A similarly related issue is, let's close this window up here again, menu. If I open the menu for a project, open up advanced here, or I'm sorry, the detail, whenever I open a submenu just by hovering, that submenu will not, it did there, whoa, there it goes. You can see the submenus are kind of staying up even when you take away the menu. So again, a bit of a challenge there in, again, somehow the window focus needs to go away when you're clicking or moving your cursor outside of the submenu window. I haven't had that happen before where it's now up and I can't do anything. Maybe if I open up something, I can get it to go away. Yeah, so anyway, something with menus needing to hide or be minimized or go away when you click outside of them is the issue I'm seeing some challenge with. Usually I think if I'm on project, if I open a submenu this way and I click outside, I thought the submenu was disappearing then, but yeah, I guess that's kind of somewhat related there, that the focus is still there for menus. I know these menus are quite a new implementation, so I'm sure there's quite a few paper cuts related to them, but just wanted to point out a few. Also related to Windows is the problem if they're toward the bottom of the screen, they don't move up. So you can see here the bottom of the menus are cut off. I can't get to project settings right now. So I think especially for users with your standard 1366 by 768 menu, or I'm sorry, window or pixel resolution, they are going to have trouble with that for projects that are at the bottom of the screen. When they open up these menus, they're going to not get a lot of these menus to show. So the menu somehow has to detect screen edge and move itself higher if necessary. Okay, let's check my list here. I think that's basically it on menus, just needs a little bit of work there. Here's an interesting one. For modal windows that have tabs, such as, again, project properties. Okay, I've fixed this one. What was happening before is when the help dialog is open to the side, if that dialog is open, whenever you switch tabs, there would be this kind of triple flashing to the window. And I think it has to do with the help dialog getting focused, then sending it back to the main window, maybe even doing that twice back and forth. So if I bring up another dialog, it should show. I don't know if Paratext settings has it. Yeah, well, this isn't tabbed. It's a dialog that was tabbed. Sorry, this isn't too professional of a video, just trying to see what we could bring up. I'm trying to think of what about if we bring up some biblical terms, maybe. Let's see, biblical terms, parallel passages, possibly. I'm a little rusty here, so bear with me. No, there's no help to the side. So anyway, I think if you open up project settings, and if you have not had the help closed, when you click back and forth between projects, you would see, between tabs, you would see this sort of triple flashing to the modal windows. I've closed those helps. I'm not exactly sure how to get them back right now. Probably something I could reset to do. But anyway, so I can't show that one so well. Okay, small one is black box top left corner. Yeah, this shows up occasionally. I think it has something to do with the notification. You'll see this black box top left. Something to do with Paratext. If I close Paratext, it will go away. So I'm not sure what that is here, if that was some sort of about or first run type thing that showed up, but I'm not sure what this black box is doing up there, but something a little strange. Okay, last one for now is something about scrolling. This is minor, but just wanted to show it. If you go to, for example, the open dialog, I can't use a mouse wheel right now to scroll, and I'm assuming touchpad scrolling also wouldn't work. You've got to actually click and drag or click the arrow here. So it'd be nice to have touchpad scrolling, but again, isn't a huge issue. Just one I noticed that people might be a little bit annoyed with if they didn't have working. So, all right, that's about it for right now. Again, I think the big bonus for us is seeing the rendering engine improvement. I'm assuming that's what it is. That's really showing a positive for us over Paratext 8. And otherwise, wanted to just say thanks to the team for all their hard work, and looking forward to the final release coming up. Way to go. Keep it up, guys.